Hey everyone, I'm Madan Mohan. Today I'm going to talk about hosting space for a website. What is mean by hosting space first? In case if you want to make your website live in a sense, anyone can access your website using the domain name provided they have internet connection. www.facebook.com, www.gmail.com. This is what we call it as a domain name. If you also want to create a website and if you want to make that website live, we need hosting space along with the domain name. Now, what is this hosting space and why do we need this? See, when we are talking about website, a website will have files. Whatever the technology that you used in order to create a website will have files. Where do we need to put those files? That's what hosting space is. Hosting space is simply just like a space in your computer hard drive. But here we are going to purchase this hosting space on the server. Server is just nothing but a computer, but the difference is if you purchase this on the server, they will make sure your server will be up and live 24/7 and 366 days. Why? Because irrespective of the time, if people wanna access your website must open. This is the reason if you try to open facebook.com at any time, it will open just because it is hosted on the server and the server is live. That's the reason it is accessible at any time. So in case if you want to make your website live, you need this hosting space along with the domain name. Now I'm going to talk about the best hosting space called Cloudways. Why I'm saying this as best? When you want to purchase a hosting space, there are a few things that you need to consider. The first point is this a single domain hosting or multi-domain hosting? What's the difference? If it is a single domain hosting, only one domain means only one website can be hosted. If it is a multi-domain hosting, you can host unlimited number of websites on a single space. Now coming to this Cloudways, it's a multi-domain hosting. You can host multiple websites, and most importantly, Cloudways offers you a dedicated server. Means you will have your own server in order to host your website. That's the reason your website will load it in a quick time. When someone try to access your website, when they click on a page, it will load up in a quick time. That is very important. That loading time will really makes the difference. Whenever someone came to your website and click on the pages, and when they try to navigate multiple pages on your site, the content on the page has to load it quick. So just because you have dedicated server here in Cloudways, it will be an advantage that your website will load it in a quick time if you host your website on Cloudways server. And also, this Cloudways is giving us SSL certificate for free for all the websites that you are going to host it. That means, as I mentioned, Cloudways is a multi-domain hosting server. That means you can host multiple websites on single server. Along with that, for each and every website that you are going to host it on the server, you will get SSL certificate for free. What is an SSL here? Secure Socket Layer. That means when you try to access any particular website, if you observe, before the domain name, you will see a privacy lock symbol. That's very important. If you have enabled this SSL certificate to your website, then only your website will be secured. In a sense, once user came to your website, if SSL is enabled, for example, if the user is going to enter his credit card details or something, the data will be encrypted like this. Your data will be secured. This is also very important. If you have a website, SSL certificate should be there. So here Cloudways is giving us for free. How many number of websites that you are going to host it on the server? For each and every website, SSL will be given for free. And also, it is giving us 3 days free trial. So there is a link in the description. You can click on the link and sign up now for free and check how it works. Create your own server, host your website and see. Coming to the pricing, it's not something that you need to pay upfront. There is month-on-month billing. You can pay every month. When you connect the card to it, every month amount will get deducted. There are multiple plans here, starting with a $10 plan. Generally, if you consider any other hosting space, they might give you for lesser price. And even though they are giving the hosting space for lesser price compared to Cloudways, a problem is they won't give you SSL certificate. You need to pay separately for SSL certificate. How many domains that you're going to host it? For each and every domain, you need to purchase SSL certificate separately. That even cost you around 600, 700 like this. That's the reason this Cloudways is going to be the best hosting server for your website. And also support. In case if something went wrong with the server, no one can access your website. Coming to the support team, it's amazing. See, whenever you have any doubt or any problem or something, even though you are not good at technical stuff, Cloudways team will always help you out. You have a live chat option. Whenever you try to connect them, any question can be answered in less than 15 minutes. So this is gonna be the best hosting space for your website, and don't forget to check the link in the description.